Welcome to the ride. You know, I used to believe a promise is a promise too, until I got to the politics floor. You'll see what I mean. How many of you are there? A pair of players. I will make note of it. Is this the first time on the... Well then, you won't be needing any more new instructions. It must be nice to know it all before you've even begun. Player 1, go ahead and type in... Thank you very much. Player 2, may I have your name? Ah, Tricky Dick, welcome. Just for you, we have 18 minutes of silence in the middle of the game. Please notice the keys you will be using as buzzers. These little elevator jaunts always end too soon. Oh well, see you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack is brought to you by Inoffensive Eddie's Bland Suit Emporium. Inoffensive Eddie says, if they remember you were in the room, your suit's too loud. And now, here's the host delicious as his name, Cookie!
Welcome to the game. It's nice to see you. As your host, I promise you a cleaner, safer game and a chicken in every pot. That's a campaign promise. Time for some screws. Okay, remember to be a cold-hearted bastard with these screws. You want to hit the S key and don't stop. Oh, remember, do as I say. This is not a democracy. Player 1, it's up. This one's called... You can't spell politics without P-O-T. Get your buzzer finger ready. Here we go. Say you're invited to a joint session. Who's the guest of honor at this party? The president, the all yours? A joint session of Congress brings the House and Senate together to hear the president make a speech. So the president might speak, but he doesn't inhale. Okay, player 1, pick a winner. We're calling this one... In politics, you must lie like a cheap rug. You know, back when Washington and Jefferson were president, men wore those silly wigs. And Bill Clinton's haircut is always a hard news item, so I was thinking... If Bill Clinton wore the last wig president on his head, with what... Take a shot, please. It's just about the only way for people to notice Millard Fillmore. The thing is, if you notice that it's a wig, etiquette says you're supposed to act as if you're a member of the Know-Nothing Party. Okay, player 2. I like to call this category... The Capitol Dome sprang a leak. Okay, you ready for this question? $39.97 is on the table. Here it is. If it begins raining cats and dogs... You're screwed. Or hop. Annoying leftover or stray bills that deal with minor issues are called cats and dogs. But having all those cats and dogs around really covers up the everyday stink of corruption. Nice work, player 2. You just screwed yourself. Player 1, hit your... Okay, nice shot. Here's your category. He'd make Jesse Helms look like a liberal black woman. Hey, you know how on the Dukes of Hazzard, Boss Hogg is a crooked politician and Roscoe P. Coltrane is a corrupt sheriff? Well, say Boss Hogg runs for president with Roscoe as his running mate. According to the 12th Amendment, what will be true? Player 2. The 12th Amendment states that if the president and vice president are from the same state, then electoral voters in that state can't vote for both of them. What? You want a joke? You think the Constitution is supposed to be funny? Alright, player 2.
Bingo.
If you're a liar and need a job, consider politics. So L-I-A-R-S, 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 or sign up for law school. Oh.
Welcome to Liars! Now remember, to win cash, buzz in when the first letter of the answer lights up. If you're the first one to get all 5 letters, you get the bonus. Here we go. Full of awe. Awful nice. TV equals blank box. George Washington couldn't tell him what. Knife. Pope's blank of the lock. Rape. Demise and blank proposal. Decent. Jim Game blank the bacon. You stole that one. Movie star's profession. Actor. You want that bonus, player one? Get one more letter. To tear or to scam. Let her rip. Short for Sylvester. You're a sly one. There you go. Liars. Player one, you grab the bonus. Well, for the time being, player one, you're on top. Okay, player two. Okay, give it up for... Always a bridesmaid, never the president. So, you want to see the question? Yeah, me too. Here we go. Who died and made the president pro tempore boss of the country? The president, the vice... Player one. The president pro tempore backs up the VP as head of the Senate. He's third in line for the presidency, following the vice president and the Speaker of the House. But don't think he doesn't have a plan for redecorating the executive washroom just in case. Player one, please... Hey, you can live on that. Here's your category. Bring a sweater, it's gonna be a Cold War. And right this way, please. If the arms race had been decided by racing arms, the United States could have won by any of these margins except which? A humerus, a radius, a tibia, or an ulna? Player one, hit it! The tibia is part of the leg, which we used to kick the Soviets' ass. Yeah! You're next, China! Player one. Coming up. Swift justice in the food court. Now, everyone knows about the famous landmark Supreme Court abortion rights case Roe v. Wade, right? Well, imagine a second Roe v. Wade. Oh, you gotta answer it, player two. All right, let's check it out. Roe is another name for fish eggs.
Your Honors, I would attempt to show that my client, as god-awful tasting as he is, deserves the same rights as the rest of us.
First rule, player one, be careful who you screw, or it'll come back to haunt you. Player two, pick us. Nice choice, player two. All right, player one, step aside. Player two, you've got a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat is... You win some, you loser. Okay, I'm gonna read off the names of 7 guys, and for each one I want you to tell me if he won a presidential election, lost a presidential election, or both. You're gonna get some money for each right answer, and you're gonna lose some for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, you have 30 seconds to get all of them. And here we go. Clinton, one lobster Bush! Thoreau! Reagan! Carter! Ford! Nixon! You missed 3, but you got 4. Whoop-de-doo. All right, let's see your new total. So, player one's in the lead. All right, let's see how long this lasts. Player one, you have... Here's your category. Built like a brick millhouse. You know how Richard Milhouse Nixon said, "I am not a crook," when in fact he was as crooked as they come? Well... What transparent lie could Milhouse from The Simpsons tell the American people? I am not Homer Simpson's drinking buddy. Player two, it's you. Now write it on the chalkboard 100 times. Thing is, I always thought Milhouse looked like Kissinger. I mean, with the big nose, the glasses, you know. Player 2. Oh my god, you're a millionaire! Alright, here's a category. Over-the-counter culture. Okay, get out your little round glasses and your tie-dyes, because I've got a little counterculture phrase for you to figure out. Turn on, blank blank, and drop out. Alright, Player 1, hit it! Turn on, tune in, and drop out was ex-Harvard professor Timothy Leary's slogan in the 60s. And then at his death in 1996, Leary urged internet users to log on and sit in while he dropped out. Okay, Player 1, your category is Color Me Impeached. You know how the book Primary Colors tries to pass as fiction even though it's obviously a satire of Bill Clinton's primary campaign? Well, if the thinly veiled characters in Primary Colors had been named for the three primary colors you take a shot, please. Though artists include yellow in the primary color palette, video imaging uses red, blue, and green as the three primary colors. But considering all the bad press, the fictional president's primary colors are black and blue. Player 2. My fellow Americans, I cannot tell a lie, but I can give you this clue. The land of milk and alphabets. Hey, look at this. If I turn the bowl slightly, I can spell dumbass. Okay, here we go. Player 2, are you feeling all right? Well, this won't help.